As you can see, the background is so beautiful and serene. Actually, this was the spot I chose to shoot this video, but it was so beautiful, I caught up in the moment. Hello guys. Today I tried to make a video regarding some food and health. I went to a very beautiful place near my home. Like, it's just walkable distance. I can go without even slippers. It was under a big banyan tree, but I couldn't make it because I was so caught up in the beauty of nature. I just didn't do a proper justice to what I was about to say. I was just getting distracted so much. So I'm making this video at home. It was regarding about how to not age, or how to be almost like forever young. You will get aged in terms of numbering, but like how to always stay young and beautiful. And the answer to that question, what I was asking myself, is that which is that one organ in your body which will make you look, feel, be forever young? Is it your brain? Is it your heart? Is it your liver? Because liver detox is one of the most trending things in the internet right now. Or is it because of your pancreas? Or is it your kidneys? Like, what it is? So the actual answer for it is very simple, and it's one of the most useful organ in the body, which you use it every single minute. Even I'm using it right now, like voluntarily I'm using it, and that is your muscles. So your muscle is that one organ which is going to keep you forever young, because even though your body is frame is given by your bones, to maintain that frame in proper position you need your muscle to hold it up. So I was talking about that, and how to get good muscles, and how to get good lean protein mass, and if you are a vegetarian, and how to get that. And because of course if you're a non-vegetarian, your first thought goes to chicken breasts or some any part of the meat, any part of the animal, sorry. So I was going through those things, and I was watching one of my favorite health instructor, influencer, who has changed my life for the better. I have cried in happiness because I somehow landed up on their page and I followed their instructions, and that was Sattvic movement. And one of the most really cool, really interesting, really handsome, and really knowledgeable, and so-called society acceptable doctors. And he's a gastroenterologist, and his Dr. Pal. He is in my feed, and anything which is related to health, it's always in my feed. I'm a health freak, which is not a freak. These names are given so absurdly that I'm a freak. I'm a fitness freak. We're not actually freaks. We just love being cool, love being the real cool people, I would say. So, and I saw the huge video of it for like 1.5 hours. There was an interview or a podcast. So, and they were talking about foods and how sugar is one of the most addictive and harmful thing. And they were also mentioning that I'm not a researcher or anything, but Dr. Pal is one, and he's highly qualified in. Oh God, there falls a coconut. What do they say? A branch of coconut. That's so considered to be good fortune or good luck, I believe. But anyway, he was saying that sugar is really bad for your health, and it is even more worse than cocaine. I don't know about drugs. I just only read about it. I just only have seen pictures in it in the Google. I've never even been there. I've never even done not even a single thing. and but the way he was explaining about sugar, I really got scared about the people I really love, because I have many people in my life, like very close, whom I'm really closely associated and all. They are mad about sugar. Like, even if I go buy a small juice or something in this juice center or something, I usually order sugarless. I don't even like the taste of sugar, to be honest. There's, oh no, please don't come behind me. How can a girl does not like sugar? I really don't. You give me, I eat 1 tablespoon of sugar, I feel like puking. My body doesn't even adjust or accept the taste of it. I feel kind of vomiting sensation when I eat sugar. That's my gift. So sorry. I mean, I'm so fortunate for it. But those people, even if I order a glass of juice, maybe just watermelon or mosambi or any juice. I know drinking juice is also kind of hard. You should not supposed to drink juice rather than eat a fruit. I order a juice, and then I usually order sugarless, and then by chance, if that person sips one of my juice, they'll be like, yeah. So yeah, that's their preference. I understand in terms of taste, but I also now get it. Why is it so? Because sugar is very, very addictive. Sugar is proven by the great scientists and PhD scholars, and then who are in this health business, who are rewarded by a degree by going to an institute. So even they say sugar is very, very addictive and is even more harmful than cocaine. So they were saying that they did conduct a experiment where there were two mice rat. Of course, they do experiments on rat, right? So there were two mice, and then for one they fed cocaine and for one they fed sugar. So they saw that the rat which was fed with sugar had even more addictive qualities to sugar than the rat which was fed cocaine. And then later, the rat which was feeding cocaine was given a bit of sugar for 2 to 3 days, and then when kept two sides, like there is a cocaine and there is sugar, it went and grabbed for sugar rather than cocaine, even though it was been addictive to cocaine for so many months. So that's the grip, or that's the level of addiction that sugar can cause on your body. And it's been regarding as one of the highly cancerous, bone weakening, bone density weakening product. And the glycation which happens in your body, glycation process where your sugar is dissolved, and glycation process where the sugar is break down and being utilized by the body, right? How to say glycation? Yeah, it's okay. In basic terms, glycation is a process where the sugar combines with another molecule in your body, which might be a protein or a lipid or anything, and it's gonna go attached to that part of your body, and it's gonna glycate. It's gonna reduce that protein or that molecule into a lower grade. Just the layman term. So the glycation is a process of like almost like decaying. Like glycation is what happens in decaying. Like when a fruit, for example, guava is there in my home a lot right now. So I'll give an example of guava. So when that guava becomes completely ripe, from green to yellow, and then from yellow it turns black, right? The level of sugar increases in guava. That's how ripening of the fruits happen, right? So we ripe. The more and more sugar we eat is what we ripe. As I was discussing earlier, muscle is the muscle is the anti-aging organ, and sugar is the aging factor. Does it make sense? So yeah, I'm not gonna be like other influencers who's gonna say, please eat your sugar in moderation. No, no, there's no moderation in poisoning. Just cut down sugar. I mean it from the bottom of my heart. Just cut it down. And if you want to eat sugar, at least replace it with date powder or jaggery for that matter. Like, even better, for few days replace it, but then slowly come to a process where you eat the original form of it, like from a fruit, from a date, from a fig, from a raisin. It's costlier, I understand it, but eventually you will. I used to drink Horlicks when I was young, and I used to put 1 tablespoon of sugar to it when I was fifth or sixth, and that too I used still till now. You cannot ask my mother, but even then I used to not be heavy on sugar. Like, I used to not like it, like just 4 granules or 3 granules, just to make it a little palatable. Even then I did not like sugar. So yeah, cut down sugar. Sugar is like decaying your body. And another documentation or another episode I was seeing of some, I don't remember it, but I remember what information they gave. Like, when you're young or when you're young adult, you have your bone, right? And when your bone or your cartilage, they are gonna be white. Like, it's gonna be like more like a cream white. As you go, as if you're a person who eats a lot of sugar, like processed sugar, which gives you instant glycemic shoot ups. Glycemic shoot ups are what called as, like, there's instant shoot of sugar in your blood, right? So those peoples have bone even at the age of 25 or 26. Their bone is not white, their bone is kind of brown. That means their bone is decaying because of sugar. And isn't it scary? Are you guys not scared if by chance you're at the age of 26, 27, and then by chance you raise your bike? The person I'm talking to knows. Okay? Whomever are those young adults who are addictive on chocolates and cannot even have a single spoon of food without addictive sugars to it. I'm not against sweets. I love sweets these days. I eat wholesome sweets, but I don't have a craving of sweets so often. That's also an important aspect of life, because the more you eat sugar, your gut bacteria is so altered that it will trick you to eat more sugar. I mean, they rule you. You don't rule them, they rule you. So yeah. I was talking about that. You are a young adult, by chance you hit something and you have a small air crack or you have something. And in that process, even though you might be young, because of your high intake of sugar. So yeah, my charge got over. So yeah, what was I telling? Yeah, because of your high intake of sugar, your bone is so weak and it is already decaying, and you had a small even air crack or a fracture, and it is going to take you months to heal, or perhaps it is not even healing in the best way possible, and it should scare you. I don't know, if health doesn't scare you, then I don't know what will scare you. So yeah, please cut down or totally avoid sugar, and it's gonna and you will also get fun in your life. Like, I just don't know how to. I feel pity for those people who thinks that life is no fun without sugar. You are not having joyful life if you're not eating sugar. No, I'm the most happiest you'll ever see me. Other than I'm being emotionally wrecked person, I'm really very happy as a person. I don't need shots of caffeine or doses of sugar to awaken me. I can stay awake for 3 to 4 days with 3 to 4 hours of sleep and be emotionally completely available to people. I can talk like I'm on high doses of drugs, because I'm naturally not harming my body with loads and loads of sugar and it's coconut oil, by the way. I'm not loading myself with instant kick to my life. I'm more about subtle, longer version of happiness, which is gonna last long like anything. I'm not the whiskey you want, I'm the water you need. I am, by the way. So yeah, my phone got charged for 7% and I'm still talking. So let's summarize whatever it is. The anti-aging organ of your body is muscle, and the aging factor of your life is sugar. Aging, in a sense, is not only about beauty. It's also about the strength. It's also about your health. And just if you know that your body is rotting brown inside because of your high glycemic rate, it's something to be concerned. And by the way, I'm looking fabulous today because I have washed my hair and I've not even blow dried. I've not done anything. In fact, I've not even combed my hair properly, but my hair is very thick and very shiny, and yeah, I'm beautiful. Yeah, about the anti-aging factor, the way I started the Sattvic movement, all of these things, even my sister has told me, and even some few people around me who really knew me, who really have been through my journey a little while. Few of my very close friends whom I cannot take name of them, but they know whom they am talking about. I have not aged so bad. Within the 2-3 years, I see them quite aging. I have become a little bit fat and chubby, but my face looks more younger than I was 4 years before. That's what I feel. Like, there is a kind of youthfulness in my face I've seen since I've started the Sattvic movement. But sugar is bad for you guys. It's not just bad, it's worse than cocaine. And please get that straight in your head. I'm so concerned about the people I really love, that they are addicted to sugar, and the fact that they are making weird faces when there is no table sugar in it. And one more thing, even if I put some jaggery into them and then make them eat it, they're like, you keep this shit for yourself. We will have table sugar. I love you, buddy. That is why I do it. I am spending my money, my time, everything upon it, just to make you feel tasty for this jaggery. Please just do it. And sugar is bad. Again and again, I'm telling you, it is very, very bad. It's gonna kill you, and it's gonna also kill your brain. It's gonna also, like, why is it also harmful for your brain is, your brain and your gut is very interlinked. The more sugar you eat, Swiggy, I'm having a dash for dessert. And these pickup lines by Swiggy, Zomato, far more better than many men in the society. Chah. But I am better than any pickup line I can. Okay, no time for personal space over here. But what was I saying? I was saying about how the sugar is also connected to your brain also. For example, any addictive foods or any highly processed food you have in your body, you put into your body, will go to your gut. And there are two types of bacteria in your gut. Like, one is good bacteria, one is bad bacteria. And the bad bacteria is the one which is making you crave this. It's not you're craving honey, darling, baby, my lovely girls. It's not you who's craving those momos, or it's not you who's craving those garlic noodles, or it's not you who's craving those sticky, gooey, sugar-filled chocolates. It's not you. It's the bacteria in your gut is commanding you to do it. It's like hijacked you. You're in control of them to do it. So whenever you eat this processed food, it's food for those bad bacteria, and they gulp it and they make you feel like you want it. They're in your gut and they produce these chemicals, and they send the signals to your brain, making them dopamine in dependent. And then you, from the brain of course to your tongue, and then for your heart and for your everything, it craves it. So you need to, if you want to stop them, you think that okay, every time you're craving something, you think them it is not me, it's my gut bacteria and I am in command of my body. You eat something more natural food. Maybe eat salad is too much to ask you guys, I know that. At least go for a fruit like pomegranates, which is very hard to peel and chew and eat. So your brain gets kind of satisfied or confused, like okay, she's chewing something, it's something sweet, it's something fiber. Just confuse the brain, and then slowly when you start confusing, the bad bacteria population will reduce because you're not feeding them, and the good bacteria, which is going to eat this natural wholesome foods, their population will increase. And then through this confusion, you will increase the population of your good bacteria, and then boom, you have no cravings of this sugar. It happened to me, I'm telling you. I used to love this white rice and chips and all of these things, but for a few days, for like a 10-15 days, I had to make difficult choices by eating them. But later, within a month, I didn't even feel like eating this whatever this processed food were. My body automatically liked good natural foods. It's because the population of the good bacteria has increased, and they want good foods and they ask for it, and I give it. Even if you keep a plate of highly very very delicious boba tea or gulab jamun or rasgulla or chocolate, I will not eat it. Even if I'm starving, I don't feel like eating. I'll feel like, ugh. I'm not kidding, guys. I'm not kidding. I'm not trying to make false accusations. It has truly happened to me, and it has happened to my mother. It has happened to people who have actually took a strong decision, willpower, and then started changing their life. So try it. For at least for 20 to 30 days, take a strict action on yourself that I'm not gonna eat sugar for a few weeks. Like totally not gonna eat sugar, and then replace it. Don't cut down it, but replace it with dates or with jaggery, 1 spoon of jaggery. You might not like the taste of it, but eventually you like it. Your body, as and as the population of the bad bacteria decreases, you will not like it. I promise you will not like it. Even if you give them, the person who has to be addiction with sugar or something like that, even if you give them by hand, they will have a tablespoon of it and they'll be like, okay, fine, it's not so giving me that kind of rush I used to get before. So yeah, it's not that hard to have a beautiful healthy life. It becomes a part of you. Toodles. I don't know what it means, but I love you.